Feeling a little bug-eyed. Been shut in this basement for 6 weeks straight now. I know some of you are going outside, but not me. No way, man. I've been here for 6 weeks. Can't you tell? Yeah. How's it going? Just waiting for a few people. Looks like more people are outside these days. We'll have to see how long this live show is gonna go. But today we have some cool stuff. I guess we have a few different things we're doing. And I just like my eyes. You guys like my eyes? Yeah, so welcome to another Thursday show. This is number 6 of Lindsay Kuhn's show. What's it called? I always forget. Check out my drawers. Today we are drinking a Coca-Cola. Very good. I expect to see cases of that stuff coming in soon. Yes, we can. All right. Yeah. Episode number 6 of Check Out My Drawers. I'm doing some more cleaning this week in the basement, so we're gonna go through some rock posters and some variants of rock posters. We'll talk about variants, and we can get in on this. So we got a few people watching. Glad you could join us today, and we'll check it out. I guess let's get in on this. Let's get set up. All right. I just like how All right, enough of that. Here, let's flip this around. All right, we got that, and we get this set up. Sorry, I'm goofing around today. I started happy hour a little early after a lot of yard work. So, just had a beer or two. Hopefully you guys have a beverage you can join me with, and we'll go through a few things. Move that. Yeah, there's the duck and cover. That's my public service announcement for this week and every week since this has all started. Yeah, we got a little bit of different angle going on Facebook, trying to get zoomed into the posters a little bit more. And today we're going to be listening to a local band called the Bracheros. Appreciate the use of the music for the show today, guys. Local Denver band. We'll listen to some of that and maybe some more Crack Dealer, because I just can't get enough of my Crack Dealer. And who knows what else? Maybe we'll find something else in the list. But yeah, again, my name's Lindsay Kuhn. I'm a screen printer from Denver, Colorado now. I've been doing this for about 30 years, and I got a lot of posters sitting in these drawers of mine. And I'm going to show them to you. But first, just pull up a chair and a beer or wherever you're sitting and get comfortable. So I'm going to show you a couple little weird things first today. One of them is this. This is This is a poster tin that I found a box of. Found about 6 of these, and I thought they were sold out, but I found about 6 of them. It's a tin, and it actually has some cool stuff in it. These are the artist proofs. We did these about 10 years ago, and they're signed and numbered, and they have some really cool handbills in them. Perfect Circle, Mike Watt, Beck, Flaming Lips, Motorhead, Nashville Pussy, Bjork, Green Jello with Tool, Bikini Kill. Can you guys see this on both cameras? The Melvins, Queens of the Stone Age, the Misfits, the Descendants, Social Distortion, Public Enemy. He was Public Enemy #1, but man, oh man, he's not anymore. But anyway, Addicts with Total Chaos, and a Hot Snakes and Tulagis. Comes with some buttons and stickers and some postcards. But it also comes with this cool silk screen. I showed you a different version of it a few weeks ago, but this was like a silk screen version of Wound Up. So when you put these little clips together, it makes a cool picture. Those are all that was the Addicts poster, original art from the Addicts poster, and then the art print was Wound Up. Saw another Wound Up on gray paper a couple weeks ago, but that's what it was from. So there you go. This is the classic poster tin. This is actually #2. And there's about a dozen handbills in there. And yeah, there's a few of those. This was classic poster #1. These were the big ones. I don't really have any. I think I have a couple of these left. I don't know. But it just comes with a silk screen poster, and then it comes with a whole pile of handbills. A ton of them. Rocket from the Crypt, Ramones, Social Distortion, Rollins Band, Tool with Flaming Lips, another Social Distortion, Super Suckers, Pearl Jam, Misfits, Cramps, Smashing Pumpkins, Queens of the Stone Age, Nashville Pussy, The Bauhaus, Clutch, Bikini Kill, and then it's got the set. It's got the Season of the Witch set too, all 5 of them. That's kind of a cool one. But the reason why I'm showing you all this stuff, well, I found them, that's why they were in a box cleaning. But another reason is because I found the uncut sheets of these things, and we were going to look at those. So, the set 1, this is how they come. These are uncut proof sheets. You can see the crop marks and the test strips on the sides for colors. Make sure it's lined up properly. And this is how they come. This is how they get printed. These are lithograph processed. These are not screen printed. My friends over at Jack Prints did these about 15 years ago, I think. It's one of the first big projects that I worked on them with. Jack Prints, awesome. I just got an email today that said they were back open, but you can't come in, but you can order stuff. So maybe we'll have to start doing some more stickers or something. So those are the uncut sheets. Well, that's a classic one right there. That's probably the #1. Pearl Jam, Ween, Cramps, Tool. That's a hell of a sheet. That's some good sheets, man. Good sheet. You like that sheet? I found some of these too. So this is the uncut sheet of set 2. And actually, for any of you watching the show today, if you place an order this week, a poster order, this is what you're going to get for free. A signed one of these. And that's if you place a poster order at SWAMPCO.com, because I found about a dozen of these things. So I'll sign them for you, real messy. Maybe draw a skull or a beer can or something. What do you think about those apples? Okay, that's the end of that one. All right, another public service announcement. We're going to talk about rock posters today. Rock posters, I don't know if some of you probably know what rock posters are. This is what some people consider the Bible of rock posters. It was like the beginning of the 90s poster explosion. There was one before this called, I don't remember. It's blue. That's all I know. It was the book they put out in like the 80s. It's kind of the same thing. This was the second edition. There's a lot of stuff in here. A lot of cool stuff. There's some Derek Hess. There's some other stuff. This is a pretty cool book. A little coupe. A lot of this stuff. Hey, look at that guy. Who's that guy? He's kind of goofy looking. Yeah, there's some of my old stuff. Yeah, there's some stuff. That's like a good book if you can find that on Amazon or something. Actually, don't buy it from Amazon. Fuck Amazon. But this one isn't as heavy, and it's almost as cool because it's my book. And this is the first edition, brown cover, first edition. It's got a lot of posters in it. Got posters, got an interview, got some stuff going on in there. This one's sold out. You can't get that one anymore. This is the hardback edition of it. This actually glows under a black light. This is a hardback version. Very few of these made. Same book, just a hardback version. The screen printed cover was 75, edition of 75 of these hardbacks. And then of course this is the regular edition that's still available. And I'll sign it if you get one. Yeah, well, we should put them on sale or something. Maybe I'll put them on sale later for people watching this, or just you guys use, if you buy two things, the COVID deal's still going on. If you buy two items from SWAMPCO.com, you get 19% off. That's still going on. Again, the code is COVID, and you get 19% off. And what else is going on? I wish I could read what you guys are talking about, but I can't. I could do a little bit better. It feels weird just sitting here talking to myself. But anyway, all right, here we go. Yeah, here's a good Devo poster. A lot of these we're just going to go through are just posters, but I did find some variants. Sorting all these back into my shelves unless you buy them from me this week. Be pretty bitchin' if you did. You can always message me if you want something. And you can go to the website and look for it there. A lot of these are on the website. This is the art print of this Devo poster. There were 200 of this Devo poster. This was in 2005, and there was actually, for that whole tour, different artists did a poster for it, and there was a set of all the Devo posters that Devo actually, I don't know what they did with them, but there was a set of like 20 posters, and they sold them, I guess, at the shows. I'm not sure, but these posters were for every show of that first tour, the reunion tour. That's the art print. This is on a pearlescent paper. You probably can't see that on this low-res cameras, but there you go. Hey, there's a Coors Amphitheater show with Marilyn Manson and Slayer. And it was at Coors Amphitheater, so that's a good time to think about beer. Alright, sorry. Had to have a pause right there. I'm back. That was in 2007, printed on black paper. That scary goth kid's got a head. Alright, this isn't so scary right here. This is the infamous Big Boys. For the Glenn Blandstein put out the Wreck collection in, man, that was in 2002. And it was one of the first remakes of reissues of Big Boys records. And that was 2002. Now they, of course, touch and go, and lots of people have put stuff out. Great guys. One of the first punk rock bands I saw in Dallas in 1984 on the side of a ramp. The Shut Up and Skate 1984 was pretty awesome. Still friends with Tim Kerr. He's a great artist out of Austin, Texas. Still produced music, and now he does tons of awesome art. You should check him out. If you don't know, you should check him out for sure. He makes great art. This is actually an artist-proof version. This poster was produced on a gunmetal gray paper, so the regular version of this is a lot darker, and this is a really bright version of it on white paper. There was only 44 of these made. This is for a show in Red Rocks with Tiger Army, Super Suckers, and 9 Black Alps, 2006. Alright, so this is more like what I was talking about with variants. This was Queens of the Stone Age when they toured on their first record a few years ago, 2011. It was their 20th anniversary of their first record, and this is the poster I did for One Eye Jacks in New Orleans. Can you see that? Well, there's the variant. So this is on a 2011 was a big year for me because it was like 20th anniversary, I think. So yeah, next year is my 30th. Jeez. But anyway, this is on a metallic paper. This was the regular version that was at the show on white paper. Variants are just fun to do. People ask why you do them. It's because it's cool to have like different versions of the same poster. I've always done that. I've always changed the colors unless I'm just out of time. But I've always changed colors while I'm printing. That's what's so great about screen printing. This is a Pixies poster for the Fillmore. This was, what year was this? You guys see it? Oh, 2017. There's a variant of it. This is the red variant of it. Alright. Oh, this is actually a test print. This was like a test print of there's several posters in there. You can see, of course, Social Distortion. This is on a gunmetal gray paper, but in the background you can see the skeleton doing the rock symbol from the was that the Northwest Hesh Fest poster underneath it, underneath the Social D. Those are always fun. One of a kind, super cool. One of a kind posters, test prints. This is a foil variant. Can you guys see the foil? It's in a bag, but it's because the foil is very sensitive to finger touching it. Oils and stuff stick to it, so I like to put them in clear bags. And that's what it is. But this is my Hendrix, my Jimmy art print that I did a couple years ago. Uh-oh. Hold on. Gotta change that music or I'll get in trouble. My DJ sucks over here. DJ sucks. I'm gonna have to fire that guy. Alright, here we go. A little bit different music. This is some crack dealer, I think. I'm gonna get in trouble for that one. Alright, look at that one. There's a pretty funny one. This is a psychedelic print from 2008 that was done at the DNC Art Show here in Denver, Colorado. And, you know, right on. That's all I can say. Right on. The guy was, what's going on these days is making this guy look like almighty. Here's a Pearl Jam. This one was in the stacks. Always a class favorite. This is actually a strange reject. I don't know if you guys can see it, but in the Pearl, there's a line right there. So in foil stamps, can you see the line? Yeah, there's like in a foil, it's a pattern. So every 24 inches, there's a line and the pattern repeats itself. And we're trying to keep that line out of the Pearl, but this one has it in there. This was actually part of the edition. It snuck by. Quality control sometimes isn't that good at the old warehouse. But yeah, this one was number 37 out of 269. Hey, can you guys hear the music? I hope you can. This is Crack Dealer. Local United States band. Alright, let's see. This is Rob Zombie. The Damned and Sinistar. In the Field House in Boulder. It was a little while back. That's a poster. Alright, whoops. Pardon my French. This is a Dwarves poster. En vivo en el Rojo 7. Sorry, I don't speak Spanish, but I'm trying to read it. Dia de los Muertos 2012. Crumb Bums. Died in Custody. Man, this show was so good. Dwarves killed it that night. They made t-shirts out of this illegally. Didn't even get one. Blag says he's got one for me. I still haven't seen it. Blag, are you out there? He's sending me a t-shirt. They were going to play our party at South by Southwest this March. And they, or I should say, we all got jacked this March. So I would have had a cool shirt with a nice skull with tails on it. But I would have worn it everywhere. Alright. This is one of the ones I was trying to find last week when I was doing the oversized prints 2 weeks ago. Because she was on the art print, the big monster art print of this was on Silicon Valley, on an episode or two of Silicon Valley. It was in some shop. It was on the wall in the background, and this was the original use of that print, which was in Dave Ketching's incredible birthday spectacular at Pappy and Harriet's. And this was in 2014 with lots of great bands. Eagles of Death Metal, Fatso Jetson, DJ Peaches, good stuff, Dirty Jeans, Astro Zombies. Yeah, this was really fun. It's on a pearlescent paper. And most of these were gone the night of the show. This one's awesome under a black light, by the way. There's some cool effects going on in this. There's an overlay of yellow that fades with transparent, and it fades into transparency, and then as it comes out. So when you put this under a black light, it kind of looks like you're tripping. Like you stumbled and fell over something. Alright. Here's another one. You ever seen a My Bloody Valentine show? Has anybody ever been to a My Bloody Valentine show? Yeah, the My Bloody Valentine show is one of the loudest shows of the 90s. It hurt your ears. It would make them bleed. Oh, what's going on right there? Yeah, they were really good. It was one of the only shows that the stage started moving, swaying left to right and up and down without anything. Just because of the sound is so psychedelic. So this poster, I tried to get the idea of the sound coming at you in waves of psychedelicness. This was 2009. There we go. This is always a fun one. If you can get that. Alright, I'm turning it now for Facebook viewers. Oh. Facebook viewers, this is a Butthole Surfers poster. This was with all the original band and was a great tour because they had the original band with them and it was like going to an original show. The original Butthole Surfer shows were some of the best shows out there. You can ask anyone that ever went to one. You left as a different person. They know how to put on a good show. Here, we're gonna turn this for you Instagrammers again. So yeah, I don't know. This is all kind of a weird illustration I did. I always liked the Johnny Smoke song. So you can listen to Johnny Smoke and stare at this poster and you might understand what's going on in there a little bit better. Alright, here we go. We got some Devo going on. In 2014, Devo did a reunion tour, a hardcore reunion tour, and I'm trying to find it. But anyway, these are in the wrong order, but it doesn't really matter. 2014. This was after the hardcore reunion tour that they did for Bob's Family. They were asked to play a couple stadium shows with Arcade Fire, if I remember right. And all the money was going to go to Bob's Family, so they did it. And they asked me to do this poster for those shows, and they sold them at the shows. So this was the Devo Summertime poster. This is a photo they sent me, and I had to juice it up, and yeah, it was a fun one. It's got the metallic silver. It's on this funky rubber paper. I don't know what this paper is, but anyway, that was that. Alright, here we go with, this is a Bouncing Souls poster with Love Me Destroyer, Static X. Gothic Theater 2008. I don't think I have very many of these. I thought this was sold out. This was in a random stack that I'm filing back. Oh, this is a little Gone Fishing poster. I would really like, I don't even fish, and I would totally love to go somewhere and go fishing as long as it's in the middle of nowhere. Anybody want to take me fishing? Probably wouldn't shut up, but there you go. That's my devilfish. And this was for the Salt Lake City International Tattoo Convention. That was this year. It was the last trip I got to go on, and they were just starting to talk about COVID. And I just remember people coughing all over the place and not covering their mouths, and I was kind of freaking out a little bit because I'm not a germaphobe, but I don't like people that cough on me. There you go. Gone Fishing. Alright. This was a fun one. Aerosmith with ZZ Top. This is the purple version. This is the artist proof version. The regular version was blue. There's only 41 of these. I think the regular version, there might have been like 99 or so. Oh, there's an old one. Lost in Space. This was an art show I did in Omaha, Nebraska. And the after party was Manor Astroman. Well, that was a good one. Man, this crack dealer just can't get enough of crack dealer. Alright, Lost in Space. As we all are. Toadies. Oh, you know, this was another variant. This is the second version of this poster. The first one was red. I'm sorry I couldn't find an extra one. We were talking about variants today. But yeah, there's a red version of this. And this was like a 50 dates on this poster, and they were sold out of the red one after like 10, so we redid it in another color. Here's a Danzig poster for the last 2 Halloweens. Power Trip, Venom Inc. This was a Halloween night at Fillmore Auditorium in Denver. It's really great under a black light, but as we have variant day, here's your metallic blue variant edition of this. It's a little bit darker in here, but it's still the bright colors. Isn't it cool how like day glow colors react differently on different colored background? It's mainly because when you look at a poster, you're looking at the light reflecting off the poster. The inks that I use are a water-based ink that you're looking at the light reflecting off the paper, and that's why colors change. These are the same colors, but they're printed on different papers, so it's the light reflecting off the paper through the colors of the inks, and that's why they look so different. Is because this is a metallic blue paper and this is a natural white paper. There's a little dropping some science on you guys. Dang, angry young gentleman. I like it. Alright. Just for that, I'm going to have to... oh yeah, here's a art print I did last summer. Part of the series of medical prints that I've been doing. America's Savior, the Smoke of Heaven. Illegal racket with its arms around your country. Tax money saving America. One day it'll probably be legal, and that's how we'll get out of this debt. Here we go, variants. There was about 25 of each of these. Actually, there was only 13 of the lime green, 25 of the red, 25 of the original colors of the original t-shirt that I did years ago when weed was legalized in Colorado. It's so long ago now. These were some art prints that I did for legalization of weed in Colorado, 2014. I had to take the classic old school posters and make them pro instead of anti. And that's what I did. It was for an art show here in Colorado. There was 2 versions of that one. Classics. It's always cool to go with the classics. Welcome to Cannabis, Colorado. Legalized 1/1/2014. Skate to hell. I'll skate down there. It's probably some good pools. Like pools like this one. Anybody recognize that pool? It's the pool that's in the Eagles of Death Metal poster for the Ogden Theater in 2016. That's a good little handbill I found. This is a classic. Poison 13 did some reunion shows in 1994. Mike Carroll. Let's stop for a second and think about the singer Mike Carroll. He was my roommate, and he passed a couple years ago. And I'm going to have a moment of silence for him. Man, he was an awesome guy. And he was one of the best singers He had a classic voice, just belted it out, just went berserk on stage. If you never saw Poison 13, you're missed out. But this was December 8th in 1994 at Emo's, and it was with Sugar Shack, another classic band. John Gibson played with them for a while. Steph on drums and Andy. The Inhalants and the Satans, two other awesome Austin, Texas bands. This was a great show.
Gonna tell you a story. Gonna tell you a tale. Story about the big boss, the one who controls the pain. My name is Trey. My name is Big Boss Man. And all the hard fellas listen to me. It's the end for them. It's a perfect cover. No one ever suspects. They gotta give me my money. They suck my tiny dick again. Call me Trey. Call me Big Boss Man. Now pay me the money. Get the fuck off again. Call me fella. Call me Big Boss Man. Now give me my money. Then fuck your ass off again. It's all a big distraction. Make believe that another smoking crack, sucking cock, sucking cock. Yes, I'm a boss, and that you never suspect. I go down the street and I always go undetected. Call me Trey. Call me Big Boss Man. Now pay me the money and get the fuck off again. Call me fella. Call me Big Boss Man. Now give me my money and fuck your ass off again. Call me my dirty fatty. Call me boss lady. Give me my money, bitch, 'cause I'm the fucking Australia. Just a cock between my legs and lipstick on my lips. Yes, I stand when I pee. I got big old big fake teeth.
This was a Red Hot Chili Peppers Foo Fighters classic poster that I don't even think I have any of them anymore. But it came in two colors. It came in the yellow background. It came in an orange background, and most of them would look like that, except it had words. This is the actual art print of it. I couldn't find one with the words because they were sold out, but I found a stack of a variant. Kind of like the variant better, color-wise. Anyway, Foo Fighters, Chili Peppers. This is an early Foo Fighters poster. 2000. So this song you're listening to right now is called Conspiracy, and it's by Frontside 5, and it's about conspiracy skateboards. And what perfect timing, because look, this guy's skating a pool. with Leftover Crack, The Dwarves, Polka Dot Cadaver, Stolen Babies. There's a lot of conspiracies going on these days, but this song is about 15 years old. Alright, Eagles of Death Metal. Oh, this is David Ketching's 50th birthday party. Dave's a really nice guy. All the guys in Eagles of Death Metal are really nice. Dave's actually not playing in Eagles of Death Metal anymore. He plays in Mojave Lords amongst tons of other bands, and he records at Rancho de la Luna in the desert. All the desert sessions were done by him, etc., etc. Awesome guy. Hope he's doing well. I sure wish I was in the desert. Alright. There's we got some variants coming up here. Talking about variants. Alright, there's a Papa Roach poster at last year at the Fillmore Auditorium. You might recognize my little dude, my little scream guy. He's screaming because there's a black hole about to suck him in. But here is a hologram version of it. I don't know if you can see reflections. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it, but you can stare at it for a second. So variants can be on different colored papers. They can be different colors. You just change it up. Here's a crazy one. That's a test print. Excuse me. Got something in me. There you go. So that's a test print. There's another variant. So if you want to compare and see what changes in these, what are you missing? What color are you missing there? Alien green. That's right. You see a little bit more reflective stuff going on in this one. More hologram effects. This one is a different color. Flesh. It's more of a human flesh color, not an alien flesh color. And as we all know, aliens are more green than we are. And we're more yellow or purple or orange. But this is on brown paper. There's another variant. This is an art print. The Dimensional Scream. This is when life gets really hard and all the black holes start chasing you. That can be a problem. So sometimes you just gotta scream. Here's a Lagwagon face-to-face test print. Not sure what's in the background, but it's not normal. There is a Lagwagon face-to-face shimmery version. Only a couple of those. There is a Lagwagon face-to-face on brown paper. And there's a Lagwagon normal version. Those were mostly sold out at the show that night at Oriental Theater, probably October 2nd, 2019. Freedom. Those were good shows. Freedom is sung by Sputnik Slovenia. That's who we're listening to now. I had to tone it down so I didn't explode. Just ready to start running around in circles, and then you guys would have been really entertained. Alright, that's a Devochka with Airborne Toxic event and the Colorado Symphony. This was actually a really great show. Devochka's, I think, from Boulder or somewhere in Colorado, and kind of chill music, and it's fun. And they were playing with the Colorado Symphony that night at Red Rocks. And if you put this under colored lights, it moves. It's like the rustling of aspen leaves. Flogging Molly, The Briggs, Dead Pets, The Allergies at the Ogden Theater, 2006. Remember shows? Remember how fun it was to go to a show? Yep. That was pretty fun. This show was really fun. Venom, 2015 at Fun 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 Fest. Original singer, original poster, silk screened in glorious colors. Oh, this is a two-hander. Everyone put their beer down. Okay, so this is a New Year's Eve poster. This was the top with the Black Angels at the Gothic Theater. And then it came down and there's the second half of it. So it's another split north and south. It was 2015 with Blue Rider. It was Snake Rattlesnake and Blue Rider. 2 different nights, 2 different bands that opened for them. And as usual, my Black Angels posters, I always try to sneak in the Evil Monkey. Evil, E-V-E-L. Like Evil Knievel, not like evil, like scary and mean. Like Evil Knievel. Alright. 2 poster set. There was very few of these made, maybe 99. Yep. I think this one shows up every time. Let's just look at it for a second. Okay. Built to spill. That moped is definitely gonna spill with those 6 dudes riding it. But maybe not. That guy driving it looks like a very good driver. So I don't know if he will spill. And last but not least, Go-Go Bordello. One of the funnest shows you could ever go to. Always a pleasure to see those guys live. Put on a great show. And just like Sputnik Slovenia puts on a great show every time you can see him live. But hey, you can't see him live anymore. But can you? Yes, you can. Tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. You like that, Sputnik? It's 6 o'clock, live on Facebook. He'll probably play this one. He'll play this live for you guys tomorrow. And he'll pose. He likes to do rock star poses. So check him out. And always check out Go-Go Bordello. I hope you guys are doing good. Haven't seen him in a while. And that's the end of that one. Yeah, there you go. There's a big poster banner of my book that we saw earlier in the show. And as usual, we'll just circle back. I think that was longer than I thought we were going to go today. But that's alright. I like hanging out with you guys. And I hope you guys like hanging out too. You can see my awesome film studio here. Well, at least the people on Instagram can. You see my sound system is killing it down there. This is my backup beer. There's Godzilla. Alright. There we go. If I can just set up. So you guys have any questions? I can answer questions right now if you guys want me to. Thank you, Mr. JSC 157. I appreciate the comments there. Hi everybody, I'm waving to people. Hi everybody. And let's see, we'll close up the show. Yeah, go to swampco.com, buy stuff. It does help. It really does help. I know everyone's starting to get back to stuff, but you know what's going to happen. And I hope it doesn't. Everyone be safe out there. And don't forget to check out the website. use COVID. If you're buying more than one thing, use COVID for a coupon, and you'll get 19% off. Thanks to Bracheros and Crack Dealer and Sputnik and Frontside 5. Always a pleasure to have their music going. And follow us on Instagram and Facebook or Instagram. Oh, I started Instagram TV this week too. IGTV, I don't really know what it is, but you can see repeats of this show on there, and YouTube, the SWAMPCO YouTube. You can see this stuff everywhere now. If you see anything you like in the show, message me on Instagram, Facebook, or it's Billy@swampco.com, and I'll get you some prices. You can Venmo me, you can PayPal me, you can come by and hand me cash, see, as long as you're 6 feet away. That's about it. I heard that the orders that went out last week are already starting to arrive at people's houses, so that's good. The USPS is doing, they're catching back up. That's a good thing. That means that hopefully they have new workers, or they're, less people sick, and that's a good thing. And thanks to everyone that did order last week. That was awesome. And oh yeah, the bake sale is going to happen soon. Go over to Clutch Posters our Facebook page. There's a Clutch Concert Poster Collectors are having a bake sale on my work. I'm not sure exactly when it starts, but it's like a raffle, and you can get some really expensive posters for cheap. You just have to win the raffle. It's actually really cool what they're doing over there. Nick is running that, and a couple other guys, and they're doing a great job. It's very cool. There's still a few Clutch posters, but thanks to everyone that ordered last week. And that's about it. We'll have to end this. I think everyone should listen to this song. Oh, I see some people got their orders. Good. Hopefully dig it. That was a good Ladybug song. It's been a crazy few weeks. I wish I could make my eyes jiggle. Here, wait. Rockstar pose. Take a screenshot now. Repost. Tell your friends. What's that? I have a soda pop.